Hello everybody and welcome to The Right Note, your one-stop shop for finding your new favorite artist. I'm your host, Abby DeMorris, and we have got a wonderful show for you all today. We have two amazing artists joining us with two very different styles, so there's truly something for everyone. Stick around to meet them and maybe find your next favorite artist. We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Right Note. Are you ready to meet our first guest? Anshul Indudir is a vocal performance student at Ithaca College. She's classically trained, but she sings anything from musical theater to opera to jazz. So Anshul, thank you so much for joining us today. How are you feeling?
I feel lovely. Thank you for having me here today.
Of course. So where did your love for singing come from? What was the first memory you have associated with music in your life at a young age?
Truthfully, I have like little to no recollection of youngin' years for me, but music and singing, I feel like it just like fell into my lap, and it always felt natural. It always felt good.
Yeah.
I remember we would have these big family like Indian parties, and I remember when I was like very young, I would grab the mic and I would just expect everyone to go up around me and circle around me, and I would wait for them. I would just wait for them like patiently as like an 8-year-old. And I remember singing Adele and Mariah Carey, Alicia Keys, like all the big pop singing music, and I just loved that. And then I found musical theater in middle school.
Yeah.
And that's when my mind exploded, and yeah.
And here you are today. So you are a vocal performance student.
Yeah.
How did you get there, and what is your plan for the future?
I love that question. Thank you.
A classic.
Vocal performance major. It turned my world upside down. I came in with all these ideas of what I thought studying voice would be, and everything I thought was just completely flipped upside down. Yeah, incorrect, completely. And I love it. It takes up my entire day. I think about music all day long. I think about my voice, my body, constantly. For the future, if I close my eyes and think about my future, I imagine myself coming home from rehearsal and going into one of those like brownstone apartments in New York City.
Yes.
With those, you know, those spiral stairs?
Oh, yeah.
That's like my dream, with glass doors, and coming home from rehearsal and just always singing and performing.
And so you were thinking more musical theater or more opera, or just wherever the wind blows?
Wherever the wind blows.
Yeah.
But my focus right now is most definitely opera.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So I know you enjoy other things outside of opera. You enjoy musical theater, you enjoy acting, yoga, meditation. How does music translate through your life outside of strictly opera and classical voice?
Oh yeah. You know, I was thinking about this recently. Most people, when they wake up in the morning, they think about like the things they have to do or the assignments they do, and that's great. It's just like, when I wake up, some of the first things I think about is my jaw and my tongue.
Yep.
And my breath. And you know, your sister is a vocal performance major.
True.
And I just am always in the muscles of my body and sensations, and it's constant all day long. So yoga and meditation fits right into that. So I just feel that those are just, they hug each other.
They really
all
do.
the different parts of my life.
It's great, the intersection that the passions of your life can have if you let them.
Thank you.
So you're singing 2 songs for us today. How did you choose those songs? And what will you be performing for us today?
Yeah. So I mostly sing things that are meant for the stage unmiked. So the opportunity to sing in this recording setting with a microphone, I just jumped at. So I'm going to be singing 2 jazz pieces. One is Norah Jones' I Don't Know Why. And the second is Ella Fitzgerald's Cry Me a River.
Amazing.
So yeah, 2 jazz pieces. I chose them because I can't wait to sing into a microphone with that style of music.
It's very different.
It's very, very different. Yeah, Norah Jones, her father's Ravi Shankar, Indian classical musician, who I grew up kind of hearing those sounds. She's one of my idols.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much. We really can't wait to hear you perform. Stay tuned to hear Anshul perform her first song for us.
Here's dessert, ladies. Ooh. Ooh, there's only 3. Ooh, these look good. Oh, you didn't get one.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Julie was always a voracious reader. She'd carry 2 novels on an airplane because she'd read one on a 3-4 hour ride. And at some point, I began to notice that she would read a page and couldn't remember what she had just read, and she'd have to go back and read it again.
I don't remember much these days after I read, but less does for me, and I love it.
Cried the long night through. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. 'Cause I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian, told me you were through with me, and now you say you're sorry. Well, just to prove you do, come on and cry me a river, cry me a river. 'Cause I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian, told me you were through with me, and now you say you're sorry. Well, just to prove you do. Come on and cry me a river, cry me a river, please. I cried a river over you.
Until that rendition of Cry Me a River was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Stay tuned if you want to see what Anshul has in store for her second performance, coming right up after the break.
Here's dessert, ladies. Ooh. Ooh, there's only 3. Ooh, these look good. Oh, you didn't get one. Here. I have both.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your boss, your boss's boss, you, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work. Thanks.
Or you, your co-pilot, your co-pilot's co-pilot. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
I waited till I saw the sun. I don't know why I didn't come. I left you by the house of fun. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. When I saw the break of day, I wish that I could fly away. Instead of kneeling in the sand, catching teardrops in my hand. My heart is drenched in wine. You'll be on my mind forever. Out across the endless sea, I would die in ecstasy, but I'll be a bag of bones driving down the road alone. My heart is drenched in wine, but you'll be on my mind forever. Something has to make you run. I don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come.
Thank you so much for performing for us today. If you guys like what you heard, do not forget to keep supporting Anshul. Stick around to hear what our second performer has in store, and trust me, you really don't want to miss it.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, "Read your lease. No pets allowed." My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
Here's dessert, ladies. Ooh. Ooh, there's only 3. Ooh, these look good. Oh, you didn't get one. Here. I have both.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Welcome back to The Right Note. I hope you enjoyed Anshul's performance. We've got another talented guest joining us today. I'm very excited to introduce Jordan Brown. Jordan is an Ithaca College film student, but you may know him better as his comedy rap alter ego, Nadraj. So Nadraj, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, we're very excited to have you on the show, so I'm looking forward to hearing you perform as well.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I'm super happy to be here, and I'm super happy that I'm given the chance to do that.
Yeah, of course. So about your history with music, when did you start making music? How did you kind of go about refining your own style and voice?
Yeah, I have been making music since I was a kid.
Wow.
Like, and I'd say I probably started taking it more seriously in high school.
Yeah.
But I really wasn't a fan of the stuff I was making in high school. I felt like it wasn't me. So I actually took all of it down pretty much. Yeah, and then
start over, clean slate.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like I was trying to make more serious music, and I still do like to make serious music, but it just felt really inauthentic, and I wanted to try like being a little bit funnier and telling some jokes, because like that's really what I'm into a lot more.
Yeah, to entertain. Is that kind of your goal with music?
Yeah, like, because there's a lot of things I want to do, and I want to make music, I want to do comedy, and I also want to like work on film. That's why I'm a film student.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like music is a way to do all of the above, where I can, one, make the music, of course, two, tell jokes within my music, and then three, top it all up and making a music video.
That's so funny. With our our first guest, Anshul, we talked about the intersection of your passions and how you can find like music in a lot of other aspects of your life. With her, it's yoga and meditation, and with you, it's more film, which is amazing. So now you have your whole alter ego. How do you produce this music that you're making?
Yeah, so I produce it. I have like a little studio in my basement, which is really just a fold-up table with a laptop on it. but
Self-made.
yeah. It's really something. I pretty much find like the beats online, or I do have a couple of friends who produce their own beats, and then I use their beats. But yeah, and really I have like a microphone and a setup stand, and whenever I'm alone, I just put on the headphones.
Wow, that's amazing. So have you had any artists that have like really influenced you, or anything in your life that has influenced your music a lot?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a huge lyrical guy, and my favorite artist growing up, I'd say, was J. Cole. I'm super into like hip hop and rap, but I've also been a huge fan of like Lil Dicky, The Lonely Island, like a lot of like comedy genre, like pioneers, so to speak, because I feel like it is a way, like it's a new outlet for you to make music, and also to but come at it from like a different approach or a different angle.
Yeah. Anything in your life that has also inspired you?
Yeah, I mean, all my music stems from real events. So everything that I sing or I talk about in my songs, they are from like a real story, or like a slight manipulation of a story to make the cut.
Yeah, so a lot of just based on your own life. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you are performing 2 songs for us today. What are those songs, and maybe what events in your life inspired those songs?
Yeah, so the 2 songs that I'm going to be performing is going to be "Simp for You" and "Suburban." They're 2 songs, part of a collection I'm hoping to release sometime soon.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they're 2 very different songs. So "Simp for You" is more of a love song, and I thought of it and I made it in like the height of the pandemic. It's kind of about falling for someone that you don't know very well or you haven't met yet, and how that can be. And then "Suburban" just kind of talks about like who I am. I'm a suburban guy. I grew up in a household with 2 cats and a dog, but yeah, so it kind of talks about like that experience, and "Suburban" is also supposed to be like just like an outlet for like you to like be yourself.
Yeah, that's amazing. I really cannot wait to hear those songs, because you're going to perform both of those for us. Do you have a favorite of the 2?
Yeah, actually, it goes back and forth, but I'd say of the 2, "Suburban's" probably my favorite right now. Because,
amazing.
Yeah, I feel like it's really authentic and like who I am.
Yeah, well, can't wait to hear that. When we come back, you'll get to hear that first performance, so don't go anywhere.
Here's dessert, ladies. Ooh. Ooh, there's only 3. Ooh, these look good. Oh, you didn't get one. Here. I have both.
Sharon,
1 in 3
it's the
adults
icing
has
on the cake
pre-diabetes.
from the Church
That means
of
it
Jesus
could
Christ
be
of
you,
Latter-day
your
Saints.
favorite brother, your other brother. You, your boss, your boss's boss. You, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work. Thanks.
Or you, your co-pilot, your co-pilot's co-pilot. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
I'm a simp for you, no matter what you do. I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp for you. You don't have a clue that I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp, simp, simp. I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp for you. I'm not no pimp, pimp, pimp. I'm a simp for you. Yeah. Just cut off all the girls on my phone. It wasn't long, just my sisters and my mom. They hit me up like, is something wrong? I said nah, but I think I found the one. Had a feeling from the moment that I met you. I'd do almost anything just to get you. I commented on every selfie that you posted. I'm just wondering if you ever noticed. I swear to God, I'll never break your heart. Treat you sweet, call me brown sugar, Pop-Tart. Racing for your love like I work for NASCAR. I'm a simp, son, like my name is Bart. Simp for you, no matter what you do. I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp for you. You don't have a clue that I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp, simp, simp. I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp for you. I'm not no pimp, pimp, pimp. I'm a simp for you. Yeah, I know that we're not very close, but I think that I'm ready to propose. When we watch TV, you pick out the shows. Watching Bachelorette, but I deserve the rose. My friends think that it's funny to mock me, cause I put your baby picture on my lock screen. You think it's weird when I eat that I moan. You told me that's why I'm stuck in the friend zone. I even texted you at midnight on your birthday. You told all your friends you're pretty sure that I'm gay. I took a photo of you when we went to dinner. My friend said that it's the first pic on your Tinder. I'm a simp for you, no matter what you do. I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp for you. You don't have a clue that I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp, simp, simp. I'm a simp for you. I'm a simp for you. I'm not no pimp, pimp, pimp. I'm a simp for you. Yeah.
Jordan, that was an amazing performance.
Thank you.
If you like what you heard, stay tuned because Jordan has one more song for us coming up after this break, right here on The Right Note.
Julie was always a voracious reader. She'd carry 2 novels on an airplane because she'd read one on a 3-4 hour ride. And at some point, I began to notice that she would read a page and couldn't remember what she had just read, and she'd have to go back and read it again.
I don't remember much these days after I read, but less does for me, and I love it.
Here's dessert, ladies. Ooh. Ooh, there's only 3. Ooh, these look good. Oh, you didn't get one. Here. I have both.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
It's Navraj, but this time, I want to take you to my side of the streets, where I grew up. It ain't never been easy for me, but like, it ain't never been hard either, you know what I mean? It's been like, pretty neutral for being quite honest. Like, there were some times that it would be hard, but like, not really that hard. You know what I mean? If anything, it was emotional, but like, we're fine. I know where I'm from, the houses look the same. My neighbor
neighbors got Mercedes and they park in their driveway. White women go on jogs, their houses stay unlocked. I wanna introduce you to my suburban block.
You know where I'm from, I'm a suburban kid. But on my block, I'm really with this shit. Yeah, I was trapping, selling lemonade. $3 for a cup, it was Minute Maid. On top of that, my parents paid. I saw grocery bags and I would raid. My sister knew and she wouldn't snitch. Don't shit faze me, don't be a bitch. I got a cat named Tommy, friendship bracelet, I got it on me. Homecoming picture, my mom the paparazzi. On my first day, my dad said he got me. Slid me $20, said treat her properly. But I told her I got paper like origami. Still throwing sleepovers on Fridays. Bring your own pillow or I'll look at you sideways. Basketball on driveways, 8-foot dunk. I'm LeBron James, throwing disrespect on your mom's name. My first girl was my braces. Double knot bunny ear in my shoelaces. Selling oregano to white kids who never know on a motherfucking regular basis. Police don't believe that I live here. Then hit me with that, oh, but I'm not racist.
Where I'm from, the houses look the same. My neighbors got Mercedes and they park in their driveway. White women go on jogs, their houses stay unlocked. I wanna introduce you to my suburban block.
And every street was named after a flower or a tree. And after hours I would be at the high school, but not at Sheets. I was doing me so casually in my dad's backyard. I was smoking weed. I was one of the only POC other than the rest of my family. My grandma, yes, she know I love Frappuccino. Check my basement casino. I play Uno like I'm in Reno. My new whip is remote. My hoe count is 0. 3 doors down, Foxes on. They love Ben Shapiro. Bitch, I'm walking my dog at the nighttime. Posted up next to a neighborhood watch sign. Ice cream man around the corner and I'm in line. Eat that shit in my lawn chair, I'm reclined. Package in the mail and you know that shit's mine. Just bought uploaded to my dad's Amazon Prime. Warming at the door, but shit, I ain't got time. I'm eating popsicles and listening to true crime.
Where I'm from, the houses look the same. My neighbors got Mercedes and they park in their driveway. White women go on jogs, their houses stay unlocked. I wanna introduce you to my suburban block. You know where I'm from, the houses look the same. My neighbors got Mercedes and they park in their driveway. White women go on jogs, their houses stay unlocked. I wanna introduce you to my suburban block.
Yeah, I don't know why I did the thing again, man. Whatever, it's like, I'm not about to rap.
Nadraj, thank you so much for performing those songs for us today.
Yeah, of course, it's a lot of fun.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning into The Right Note. I really hope you enjoyed all our performances. And next week, we will have 2 brand new up-and-coming artists for you to listen to. See you next week on The Right Note.